Amara was a respected woman in the peaceful town of El-Elyon. She owned a blossoming fashion boutique, lived comfortably, and was known for her graceful, prayerful life. Though she had all she needed, she never let her heart grow proud. Each day, before leaving her home, she knelt in prayer, offering her day and all her decisions to Jesus Christ. One thing stood out about her: she didn't eat food from random places. Not because of pride, but because of spiritual wisdom. Her mother had always said, "Many people are sick because of a spoonful of the wrong food." One hot afternoon, after attending a women's Christian gathering, Amara was on her way back to the shop when traffic blocked the main road. Her driver turned into a side path and parked near a roadside food stand to wait it out. The air was thick with the smell of red stew and jollof rice. The food shed belonged to a quiet but popular woman named Mama Uju. Everyone around spoke of how sweet her food was. But Amara had heard whispers in the spirit that made her cautious. The driver turned and asked, "Madam, should I get you something small? You never chop since morning." Amara stepped out of the car, drawn by the smell. She walked toward the stand and looked into the pot. The food was hot, rich, and steaming, almost too perfect. She reached into her purse to pay. But something stopped her. A strange stillness came over her heart. Her hand paused mid-air. She heard a whisper deep inside. "Don't eat it." Amara stepped back quietly, turned around, and returned to her car. She said nothing to the driver. That night, she had a dream. She saw herself walking on a lonely road in a wide desert. The sun was blazing. Up ahead, Mama Uju stood beside a black pot in the middle of the sand, stirring food with a wooden spoon. But inside the pot were worms and a fat lizard crawling slowly, yet the woman smiled as she cooked. Mama Uju looked up and said, "You almost ate it, my dear." Then a mighty wind blew across the desert, and a voice thundered, "My spirit kept you." Not every food is food. Amara woke up shaking. She knelt beside her bed, tears running down her face. "Thank you, Jesus. You are truly my shepherd. You prepare a table before me, and protect me from the wrong one." After waking from the troubling dream, Amara felt a heavy burden in her heart. She knew this was not just a warning but a call to action. That very evening, she prepared her heart for a time of prayer and fasting. She cleared her quiet room, lit a white candle, and opened her Bible to the Psalms. Sitting on her prayer mat, she bowed her head deeply and whispered, "Jesus Christ, you are my refuge and strength. I seek your face. Show me the truth and protect me from every evil." For 3 days, Amara ate no food and drank only water. Each morning and night, she poured out her soul in prayer, asking God for guidance and deliverance. Her faith was strong, but the enemy's presence seemed close, like a shadow she could not shake. On the second night, as she prayed with tears flowing, she felt a warm presence fill the room. A soft voice whispered in her spirit, "Fear not, child. I am with you. The enemy's plans will not stand." Encouraged, Amara rose and wrote in her journal, "The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear?" Her heart grew stronger, her hope renewed. She prepared to face the battle ahead with Jesus by her side. Amara stayed far away from the food seller's kiosk. She didn't need any more signs. What Jesus showed her was enough. She focused on her business, fasted often, and spent more time in God's presence. Her spirit became sharp, and her heart peaceful. But one morning, as she drove through the town, she noticed something strange. The kiosk, the same one that once drew long lines, was gone. The spot was empty. The wooden boards were broken, scattered on the ground like dry bones. People whispered that the woman vanished overnight. Some claimed she relocated. Others said she went mad and was taken away. But Amara knew. Whatever was feeding that evil had been exposed. And heaven shut it down. Later that week, during a Sunday service, the pastor gave a word. God is exposing hidden altars. If you're close to one, run. If he gives you a warning, don't wait. Obedience can save your life. Amara wept silently in her seat. She had come close to destruction. But Jesus Christ stepped in and rescued her. That day, she gave a testimony, not with a microphone, but with her life. She told women in the market. She warned her customers. She didn't shout. She just said, "Be careful where you eat. And if Jesus tells you no, don't argue." She became a quiet light in El-Elyon, helping others open their eyes. Even if evil hides behind sweet smells and beautiful faces, Jesus Christ is still the light that exposes darkness. And when he speaks, obey. Because one loaf of food can open a spiritual door. But one act of obedience can close it forever.